show.
All right, Weber's here. Turn on the cameras.
Could we get a little more light on Mr.
Camera
Weber,
one,
please?
camera one.
Zoom.
Remember, it's a few seconds behind, so it might be on and you just haven't seen it.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Pan out on Weber.
How far away can you get?
Cleveland.
Hey, that's the roof of KFDK. Cool.
Just tell me when my close-up is.
That's it.
Now.
For the next hour.
I'm
the
ready
next-
for my
exactly.
close-up,
I am
Mr.
I
you
am
leave.
not accepting the role of villain in this. I'm telling you.
Well.
I don't care how many
Tony, how
often
did you
guys say it. I am not the
I'll
villain.
definitely prosecute this
How'd you
case.
cipher this one out?
Yep.
It's not my fault.
They're only on when you're here, and they turn off when you're gone.
Here it is. It's on. I can
Pretty-
see it.
Yep.
It's pretty.
But that's like saying
Obvious.
that the stars being out at night is my fault. No, I didn't ask for it.
No,
Not like that at all.
Yes,
Yes.
it is.
Not like that
I'm
at
on
all.
Earth and they're out. I mean, come on now. No, I'm
Come
not.
on now.
Has anyone ever
With
seen
that-
Batman?
Not
Whether
my
you're
request.
This is the
It
worst
is not my
analogy ever.
request.
Exactly.
All right, well,
It's like saying cows give milk. Is that
exactly.
water?
And cows give milk because of me. That's the same thing.
Well, now he's
Just
taking
as-
credit for
No.
cows.
It's just as legit as this being my fault.
The stars come out no matter what. These cameras only come on when you're here.
That's it. Only when
How
the
do you
stars
know?
are out
How
in the
do you know
studio.
that when I
That's
die,
a
the
good
stars
point.
keep coming. That's
Oh,
my point.
no,
It's
I know
the
about the
same-
stars. The camera,
it's
you're right.
legit. It's as legit as this. I am
Did you
not
say,
the
how do you
fault.
know that when I die, the stars will stop?
That's how they won't stop because you don't know, so you can't.
Oh, I
say
don't know.
The same thing as his cameras. There's
You
no
don't-
proof that I asked for it.
You don't give yourself enough credit.
There's no
that'd be
proof
almost
I asked for it.
That'd be almost worth Weber dying to see.
It's really. We get the
Stars are going
stupid
out.
cameras off then.
Hey, the
so.
stars still out? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cows
Good.
still giving milk.
He's still
Yep.
around.
But the cameras aren't on.
Cameras
He's
aren't on.
still
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's.
I love
just
that,
To record this spot for if I mysteriously turn up.
I'm
that
sure
list.
that Skip has actually important things he does during the day, but I love at some point, all of us, we're having this text conversation. Sweet 16 today is the Sweet 16 of movies about people being stranded, lost, or trapped.
Yep.
And Weber says, can we include prison movies? And I say, sure, because it's Skip, and I don't want to be on camera anymore and I have to.
Yeah.
And then Tony's like, I'm not sure we should do that.
I was thinking we shouldn't, but I was
Yeah.
going
I was trying to make you happy.
Ask. No, I
Yeah.
said I really didn't want to because there's too much brought in.
Yeah.
I actually made my list sitting out there. I just didn't get around to it all day. It was so I'm
Wow.
swamped.
So we got him on camera. You didn't give a
I got-
crap about the show.
half-assed.
That's
No, no.
great. Good.
I got 7 things on here, but I didn't even start.
I don't know
couldn't think
why
about it.
I didn't have trouble finding movies or thinking of movies for this topic, but I had trouble coming up with movies that I thought were good.
Right.
that
I
were
thought of
this
several.
topic.
I thought
And was
of
like,
several.
I thought of some, and I was like, I don't want to say that one
like
because
that.
then they're going to be like, oh, he likes
Yeah.
that movie, and I don't
No,
like
no,
that movie.
I
Can we
agree.
tell how many people are watching us right now?
6.
That would be a good day.
4.
Really?
We're safe. And one of them's me.
Yeah. 4. So it's 3 counting Rachel. It's 4.
But we take the video. We'll put it online later for people
Yeah.
to watch.
For 8 people to watch. Wow. It's
We don't
radio.
even have an entire family watching.
I know. It's like, yeah. Tell your friends.
Oh, it's 6 now. We're going
Look out.
I told you it was
It
6.
will.
Double digits soon.
We're going to break 10.
No, there will be a lot of people watching it. People like this stuff.
We should.
What people?
Glad I thought of
do.
it then.
The worm turns.
But I
No,
demanded
it's
it.
not my idea, folks. It's not my idea.
Yeah.
All right,
And
Sweet
I am
16.
tolerating it with the rest of them.
Best movies about people being stranded, lost, or trapped, not in
It's always
prison.
good when you're doing something
Yep.
that the sponsor is tolerating.
That's right. Yeah, I made up the list while I was turning into the parking
No,
lot.
I
I'm
love it.
tolerating
Look,
it.
I always come in with a typed list because I devote a bunch of time to it, and it's just been too hard. I was out of town, and a lot of stuff hasn't been working on my laptop. I mean, we changed email servers. It's been a very frustrating week. I never got, and I left work saying I don't have a list yet. So I got out here and
Hi, Skip.
Thought about-
We just talked about the city and danger, and it was just Waterloo's the safest city in Illinois. And I said, "Hey, Skip, is it okay if I say on the air that you live in Waterloo?" He's like, "Well, I live in Columbia, so
Say whatever you want.
whatever
which
you
is
want to do."
probably the second safest. I mean, it's,
Yes.
yeah, it's tough. Yeah, that's a great area, man. It's feel like you can leave your door open and everybody walks to school or walks up to the ice cream. Still comes
So
in.
Skip lives in Columbia and his door's open.
Yeah,
Doors
just
open. Come
stop
on
by
in.
and see him.
I just said I feel like. I can leave it
okay. Close.
I don't know if Rach has seen this one, the original Flight of the Phoenix with Jimmy Stewart.
Ooh, good one.
I have not, but I'll
They remade
allow
it, and
With not Randy Quaid, Dennis Quaid.
Dennis Quaid.
It was awful.
Yeah, but the original, I just
It's a great
always
one. Yeah, it's a good one.
Good one.
Skip.
The Martian.
Ooh.
Oh, that's
Didn't
a
even
really didn't
that.
think about that.
Like the book even more than the movie, but
Yep.
loved the book, but I like the
Wasn't
movie
that
too.
the guy's first novel?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, it's really good.
nuts.
Spoiler alert, I'm going down with the team on The Martian. It was my number one by a
Good
zillion.
movie, isn't it?
I love
Did
that
you read the
movie.
book?
I did not read the book.
Not only it's the same story, so it's followed faithfully, but you can't put as much in it. But I love the style the book was written in. The first third of it is all first person diary entry, really well done. And then when they find him, spoiler alert, when they see he's there, then it goes back to Earth.
What?
And
He
the
goes
Earth,
back to-
the Earth stuff is third person, but it goes back and forth first and third. It's really, really,
You
really
almost
cleverly
had
written.
me.
Love
Yeah.
it. Love it.
I read it too. I thought it was.
It was one of the fastest reads, and it's not because it's short.
I
mean,
don't know
I couldn't
why
put it
I'm
down.
so impressed by that movie, but I didn't see it until it was on cable, and then it was on cable every night for a month, and I
After
watched
I
it
read
every
it,
night for a month.
I thought don't even try making a movie. And then when and I don't hate Matt Damon, but when
Right.
it's Matt Damon, I'm like, oh god, it's
Matt
gonna be one of
Damon.
these
I'm Matt Damon.
I loved it.
Yank fests, but it was
Yes.
good.
Yeah, I thought it was good.
Yank Fest brought to you by
Yes.
Rach.
Yeah.
Like Tony, I kind of struggled with this, so I went to our trusty Facebook page and I stole suggestions from listeners. So one that I really liked was from Angela. She says planes, trains, and automobiles. They
Yeah.
are trapped together.
Yeah.
You know what? And that used to win every category for a
Everything.
long
Yeah.
In
time.
fact, we retired it
Yes.
a
Yep.
few years ago from anything, but we'll allow it since it's such
Okay.
a weird
Still one of the best.
category. And again, if you're just listening for the first time, what we do is we rank these obviously like the Sweet 16 of basketball. But if it ends up being like Godfather versus Racing Stripes, Racing Stripes could win if it's a better
Right.
example of that
Of a
kind
movie
of
about zebras.
Yeah.
Yes.
about zebras.
Zebras. That's the next category we're going to next week.
Let's go Deliverance.
Oh yeah,
Good one.
that's
Good
a
one.
Lost in so many ways.
Exactly.
Did Ned Beatty get any award for that? Because he deserved it.
Yes, he
like
did.
all kidding aside,
I'm almost positive he did not.
Yeah, I don't believe he did.
that was
Yeah.
amazing acting. Not being stupid or silly or
Right.
funny. Like afterwards, when it's all done, you believe that happened.
Oh,
to him.
absolutely.
Yeah.
He's a
I
changed
agree.
man. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a
I
great
agree.
actor.
Tony.
There were two movies that I was really passionate about on this list. One was The Martian. This was the other one, Panic Room.
Got it.
Never seen
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Love
I got that one too.
movie.
It's a good one.
The
Good
Jodie
one.
Foster movie. Yeah.
I hate Jodie Foster.
Yeah. I
In fact, I've hated her when she was a kid. I did. Like the kid movies she did.
You hated her.
I hated her then.
Yeah.
I think I started hating her in Freaky Friday. She was in that, right?
Yeah.
Then I hated her. Yeah.
Ah, good.
Traffic from the Franklin Acura Traffic Center.
Still big problems on the southbound side of 170. All southbound lanes remain blocked with a crash right before 64. Bad spot for that and really heavy delays because of it. They start all the way up now at Page. So if you're traveling through that area, you may want to use Lindbergh as an alternate southbound because that southbound side of 170 is a mess. Elsewhere, 270 southbound slow Page to 64, then Doherty Ferry to 44. The northbound side building Clayton to Ladue. Eastbound delays McDonald to 170. 70 westbound still slow 170 out to the Rock Road on the eastbound side. An earlier crash at O'Fallon Park is gone. And still watching heavy delays on 44 in both directions through downtown. We also have a westbound crash now past Memorial Drive in the right lane. Traffic is sponsored by Indeed.com. Are you hiring? Join the over 3 million businesses that use Indeed.com for hiring. Post your next job opening on the world's #1 job site, Indeed.com. I'm Jim Ryan, 97.1 News Time, 4:56. It's 63 degrees.
This Hour Glover brought to you by Window World, home of the $189 lifetime warranty window. Simply the best for less.
Why wait 30 days to get your loan approved when we can get it done in 8 days at Vincent Mortgage? Call the name you know and trust. Vincent Mortgage, 314-839-9999. NMLS number 225-095, 12801, Flushing Meadows, St. Louis, Missouri, 63131.
I cannot do justice to the Harry's Live endorsement because Skip Weber just showed me. Wow.
Are we live here?
Oh, we're live. Yeah, you can show everybody.
Yeah.
I can feel good about this because Skip Weber, of course, giant fan of Harry's.
Absolutely.
You took a razor on vacation.
I used one blade the whole time. That's usually pushing it a little bit long. But, I mean, Dave, it's the most no-brain thing that you advertise. With apologies to even myself or anybody else, you can try it for free. What have you got to lose?
Yeah.
And I didn't get it for free.
What is your shaving issue? You said you have a really tough beard or something like that.
No, I got a couple places that easily nick.
Oh, gotcha.
Like here, I
so
nick here and nick here all the time.
Yeah.
And then it bleeds forever, of course.
Right.
Not with Harry's. If I change out with their recommendation, no worries.
Like Skip said, try it for free. Costs you nothing. They're going to send you the starter set. If you like it, you contact them again. If you don't, you never talk to them again. Use DGS at the checkout at harrys.com.
Have you discovered the Lombardo Homes difference? Discover unrivaled quality and extraordinary details. Discover customization perfectly suited to you. Discover Lombardo Homes' newest community, Shady Creek in O'Fallon, on the south side of Highway N west of Curtis Lane, offering ranch and colonial homes from 2,200 to over 3,000 square feet, starting in the low 300s. This desirable community features resort-style living with a community pool, lazy river, recreational trails, exercise stations, and more. Visit LombardoHomes.com.
Your voice lets him know he's safe. Shelter Insurance does the same for you. Roadside assistance is now included with your auto policy, so if your car leaves you stranded, just call and we'll take care of you while you take care of what's most important. Find out more at shelterinsurance.com. Wear your shield, wear your shelter. Some restrictions apply.
Legendary broadcaster Mike Shannon and Eddie Scholler, owner of the world-famous Fast Eddie's Bon Air.
Hey, big boy, what's going on over at Fast Eddie's Bon Air?
Same old stuff, Mr. Shannon. You know nothing ever changes at Fast Eddie's.
Still got that huge peel and eat shrimp?
Yes, sir. I'm still going down and getting them every year.
Whoa. What do you mean you're going down and getting them? Are you telling me that you go to the bottom of the ocean to get those things?
No, Mr. Shannon.
Oh, I thought you meant like a snorkel and a net.
Well, that'd be one heck of a snorkel and a net.
Yeah, you'd have to make Jack Cousteau and several other mermaids very jealous.
I don't know about any mermaids at Jack Cousteau.
Well, that's for sure.
But the answer to your question is it's all the same. And we're having a ball at Fast Eddie's, just like I'm having a ball doing this silly commercial.
So, folks, if you're 21 and in the mood, head over the Clark Bridge to Fast Eddie's Bon Air in Alton, Illinois. Just check out fasteddiesbonair.com.
Information at your fingertips. 971talk.com. Your desktop. KFTK FM, Florissant. KFTK AM, East St. Louis. K254CR, St. Louis.
Powered by thehomeloanexpert.com.
FM News Talk. 97.1.
Fox News Radio, I'm Kathleen Maloney. The Senate Intelligence Committee is promising a thorough investigation of Russia's meddling in the November election.
An outside foreign adversary effectively sought to hijack our most critical democratic process, the election of a president.
Senator Mark Warner is the leading Democrat on the committee. The Republican chairman, Senator Richard Burr, says at least 20 interviews will be conducted, including with the president's son-in-law.
The committee will conduct an interview with Mr. Kushner when the committee decides that it's time for us to set a date, because we know exactly the scope of what needs to be asked of Mr. Kushner.
Jared Kushner volunteered to be interviewed. Voters sound off about taxes in the latest Fox News poll. Gernal Scott is live with the details.
Kathleen, following a failed attempt at health care reform, the president says tax reform is his next big challenge. Respondents in a new Fox News poll say lowering taxes should be an administration priority. In fact, 55% say taxes are too high, and nearly 3 out of 4 voters say they want to see President Trump's promise of change in the tax code this year become a reality. However, a shade under half the voters who took part in the poll say they feel their taxes will go up on President Trump's watch. Only about a third feel taxes will drop. Kathleen.
Thanks, Gernal.
America stands with Israel.
Vice President Mike Pence swearing in David Friedman as U.S. ambassador to Israel. The president's daughter will serve as an unpaid employee in the White House office. In a statement, Ivanka Trump says she will be subject to all of the same rules as other federal employees. Stocks closed mixed, the Dow dropping 42 points, S&P gaining 2 points, and NASDAQ also up 22 points. You're listening to Fox News Radio. Fair and balanced.
I'm Nick Soboleski, a Select Quote agent with a true story that could save you hundreds of dollars a year. A woman named Linda just called. Her husband, Ray, has a $300,000 group life insurance policy, but is changing jobs and can't take it with him. Well, I impartially shopped the highly rated term life insurance companies we represent and found Ray, who is 41 and takes medication to control his cholesterol, a 10-year, $500,000 policy for under $26 a month. That's almost twice the coverage for less than half of what he had paid. If SelectQuote hasn't shopped for your life insurance, you're probably paying too much.
For your free quote, call 1-800-348-2121. That's 1-800-348-2121. 1-800-348-2121. Or go to SelectQuote.com. We shop, you save. Get full details on the example policy at SelectQuote.com/commercials. Your price can vary depending on your health, issuing company, and other factors. Not available in all states.
97.1 News Time 5:03. Good afternoon. I'm Jason Church. The man who shot his wife as she was going to work at the Ladue Schnucks planned to attack her earlier, according to the man's friend. Michael Hudson, who shot himself after shooting his wife, asked a friend to act as lookout and getaway driver back in January. Chris Macklin says that he thought that Hudson was venting and did not go to police because nothing happened that night. Other friends of Hudson's also heard him talking about wanting to hurt his wife. Kat Hudson is in critical but stable condition. She's in a medically induced coma. She was shot 10 times. A 17-year-old St. Louis girl is missing and county police are looking for her. Alyssa Williams was last seen near St. Charles Rock Road on Monday. She's required to take medication, but she does not have it with her. She's 5'2", 145 pounds, African-American, has black hair and long braids, brown eyes, and a medium complexion. She was wearing a blue Nike hoodie and black pants. Call 911 with any information. The family of music icon Chuck Berry has set the plans for his memorial service. There will be a public viewing next Sunday at the pageant from 8 a.m. until noon. Then a funeral service for family, friends, and musical friends will follow. Berry was originally from the Ville neighborhood of North St. Louis. More information will be released regarding the services as they're made. It may feel like you're paying for it by driving on I-70, but you will not actually have to open your wallet if a budget proposal goes through the General Assembly. Language in the proposal eliminates the possibility of turning I-70 or any other interstate in Missouri into a toll road. Not even a feasibility study will be allowed. In sports, 20 wins for the first time in 20 years. The Cardinals beat Washington Nationals 6-2 today to cap off spring training with a nice even 20 wins. Now you can receive FM News Talk 97.1 news alerts on your phone or mobile device. Just download the 97.1 app and make sure that push notifications are enabled. That's the latest news and sports. 97.1 News Time 5:05. I'm Jason Church.
Traffic from the Frank Lita Honda Traffic Center.
Well, good news and bad news on the southbound side of 170. We'll start with the good news. We had a crash blocking all lanes southbound just before 64. That crash has been cleared. Everything has reopened. Nevertheless, southbound delays pretty rough. They start at the Rock Road as you make your way all the way down to 64. So for the time being, Lindbergh, probably a good southbound alternative through that stretch, but that delay not quite as heavy as it was now that traffic is flowing again. Elsewhere, 270 southbound slow, Page to 64, then Doherty Ferry to 44. Northbound slow, Clayton to Ladue. Eastbound delays, McDonald to 170. 170 northbound backed up 70 to Airport Road. Traffic is sponsored by William Noby and Company. Come celebrate William Noby and Company's grand opening of the new state-of-the-art John Deere dealership in St. Charles this Friday and Saturday. Visit WMNoby.com for more. I'm Jim Ryan, 97.1 News Time 5:05. It's 67 degrees.
Air Comfort Service Heating and Cooling. Weather with Dave Murray.
Periods of rain and thunderstorms. Most of the action mainly after midnight tonight. It will be windy, 55 for the low. Tomorrow, periods of rain and thunderstorms. Not raining all day, but it's a wet day on Thursday. Some of the storms will be on the strong side. It's a little warmer, 68 degrees. Let's keep it on the windy side. Still wet Thursday night, Friday, early morning clouds, then slow clearing during the afternoon. I'm Fox 2 meteorologist Dave Murray for FM News Talk 97.1.
Are you hiring? Join the over 3 million businesses that use Indeed.com for hiring. You can post a job in minutes and manage your candidates from an easy-to-use dashboard. Post your next job on the world's #1 job site, Indeed.com.
Hey, Joe, baseball season's finally here. How do you think the old team will do this year?
Well, Dan, let's just say I bet you $125 they win it all.
$125? Man, I could buy a new Nissan with that.
Really? A new Nissan for only $125? Where in the world could you do that?
During the month of March at Centrup Nissan, take home a 2017 Nissan Sentra for just $125 a month. Or ride out in a 2017 Altima or Rogue for only $188 a month. All with just $12 down in honor of the home team going for their 12th championship.
Wow, just $125 per month with only $12 down? Now that's a grand slam!
When other dealers can't, SuntrupNissan.com can. Credit challenge? That's okay. If you make $350 per week, we want to approve you. Mention this ad and get an additional $500 in credit assistance.
Offers on approved credit includes all rebates and incentives. Nissan Sentra Model 12017, Altima Model 13117, Rogue Model 22117. 2 or more of each at these prices, plus tax tag, license, negative equity, refinanced, and new loan.
If you're retiring in the next 5 years, we need to talk. Hi, I'm Bob Stockdale, First Vice President Investments with Stifel and host of On the Money, heard every Saturday from 11 till noon on FM News Talk 97.1. Retirement is a huge step, and when it comes to investing your retirement assets, you can't afford to make mistakes. It's vitally important that you work with an experienced professional to guide you through the important retirement decisions. If you're retiring soon, let's meet to develop a clear plan for your retirement goals. Your meeting is an opportunity to understand your retirement options and receive my personal recommendation on how you should proceed. Of course, your consultation is free of charge and requires no obligation on your part. If you're retiring in the next 5 years, now is the time to review your plan. To schedule your free retirement plan review, visit bobstockdale.com or call me at 636-448-7655. That's bobstockdale.com or 636-448-7655. Stifel, member NYSE and SIPC.
The reason I say that people who started with medically supervised weight loss center a month ago are down 25, 30 pounds is because it's pretty much a pound a day. Now, when I lost my 60, 70 pounds, it wasn't literally a pound a day. There were days when it was 3 pounds. There were days when it was nothing. There were days when I gained a pound. I mean, it's your body. It's a complicated system. A lot of it's water weight. And, you know, did you eat 500 calories? Did you eat 1,000 calories? Did you eat some this? Did you eat some that? Eating 500 to 1,000 calories isn't the most fun you're ever going to have, but I'm telling you, it's very, very manageable. I've done it. Many, if not most of my friends have done it. People on the show have done it. People here at the station, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, if not 1,000 by now. DGS listeners have done it, and 90% of them plus very, very successfully. Find out more about it by visiting medicallysupervisedweightloss.com.
This hour of the Daughter Show brought to you by Vision Source Signature Eye Care. Find your Vision Source at visionsourcestl.com.
The Dave Glover Show on FM News Talk 97.1, 98.7, AM 1490, and 97.1talk.com.
Welcome back, guys. Skip Weber's here for the Sweet 16. It is the best movies involving someone being stranded, lost, or trapped. Completely unrelated. I have a road rage question for you.
Okay.
Okay? Any road ragers here? Okay.
Oh, no.
Not usually.
I'm not either. So, close, you know, we go home the same way. Every night, Highway 40, traffic, and I try to get as far left as I can. And last night, there was a pretty big opening somewhere around the zoo. It wasn't... I had to speed up a little bit, but I wasn't cutting anybody off. The guy who was back there in this crappy little white truck floors it. Like, obviously trying to keep me out, and I have to back off and get out of it or he was going to hit me. And he's this young guy, young African-American guy, smoking, cigarette hanging out, dancing to the music, and then he's just doing it to everybody. He's cutting everybody off and just laughing. Is there any response? Is there anything you can do without putting your life at risk?
I don't think so.
So you just have to eat it?
I'll tell you, a police officer sees it.
I have had an instance where someone thought I cut them off, which was not true, late at night when it wasn't heavy traffic. And I was, I kept going faster and they pulled up alongside, flipped me off, and then got behind me and tailgated. And I kept going faster, and they kept speeding up. So I did. At that point, I called 911, said this person's following me. I don't know what the deal is, because you don't know. Back in the day, okay,
Right.
I'll pull over and confront the guy.
Because you're 8 feet tall.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and I'm not. I'm a lover, not a fighter, but still, I mean, I can intimidate or hold my own or whatever.
Yeah.
But now you do it, you're going to get shot.
Yeah, exactly.
You think it.
Exactly.
And that's the thing, and that's why you got to eat it. That's why you got to eat it.
And for
because
me,
there's too many wackos out there.
I don't want to
that are
get shot. But for me, it's the opposite, because I have a gun on me. And so what am I going to do, in a fist fight with somebody?
Yeah. Right.
I have a gun in a holster.
Right. So yeah, I think you have to eat it. I often laugh these days at it, because did he gain any? Most of the time, the road rage people. Next thing you know, next time it slows down, you end up like 3 cars in front of them.
Exactly.
Exactly. I mean, that's how it always works. And I
Okay.
just kind of laugh at him about that. So, but then again, I'm a little bit mellower these days than I used to be. I mean,
Boy, road ragers are road ragers, though. I have some friends and family who are like that, who just a tiny little thing will set them off, and you're like, dude.
But like Skip says, you don't know who you're running into.
Right.
You don't know who you can just be totally out of their mind and just.
Your story reminded me that I wanted to get a ruling on something, but probably not the time, is it?
That's fine.
Is it all right to quickly?
I think we have plenty of time.
Last night, going for a walk. I've told these stories before. Going for a walk at night, go by a house in my neighborhood that a minivan-ish kind of thing was parked in somebody's driveway. It was the second car in a single-car driveway, so it's backed up all the way to the sidewalk. Right to where we're going to be passing it. And they left the big hatch trunk open. And they've obviously forgot that it was open. Lights are out. House is quiet. Stood there for a couple of minutes to make sure nobody was coming in and out. You could see right into this thing. They had a really nice stroller laying right there in the trunk. You could see all their stuff.
The ruling is no, you should not take the stroller.
That's right.
You could see all their stuff.
Too late.
So I was like, I'm going to shut this. I'm going to shut their trunk. And my wife was like, don't touch it. Don't touch their car. I was like, look at this.
In
It's
1964, you're right. In 2017, she's right.
Yes.
Well, I shut it. We had a long discussion, and then she said, why don't you go ring the doorbell?
How familiar are you with your neighborhood? I mean, do you have any idea?
The neighborhood, very well. I don't have any idea who these people were.
Okay,
I mean, we were a block over from our house.
I'd have shut it too.
So she said, why don't you go ring the doorbell? And I said, it's 10 o'clock at night. What if somebody rang our doorbell? The whole house would freak out.
Yeah.
I don't want to freak anybody out.
Yeah.
We've been standing here long enough. I shut it.
Yeah.
I shut it. She was like, don't shut their door. Well, did I do the right thing or the wrong thing?
I think you did the right thing.
Yeah,
I did. I mean,
it reminds me of the lady walking to school that I've seen a couple times. It always makes me crazy.
I mean, the only thing that you could have done wrong is if they get mad at you. But it wouldn't have hurt.
Why would they get mad? Yeah.
Yeah. If they get mad at you for touching the car, then
for touching their
sorry,
car.
my bad.
Right.
But if they're not that kind of people, then you helped them out. They may have left it open all
Would
night.
you guys have shut it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely, but you're right. Do not ring the doorbell. Leave the house alone, man. That's when you're right. People really get flipped out when that happens. So,
what about you, Rach? Did I do the right thing?
I think so.
Yeah. All right. Good. I feel
it's a good Samaritan type.
Vindicated.
Yeah.
Sweet 16. Whose turn is it?
Tony just went, I think.
Okay.
Phones?
So do the phones. We're doing the best movies about people being stranded, lost, or trapped. And Justin.
Dave, love the show.
Thank you.
How about Alive?
I really like that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not bad. Not a bad idea.
I'll go with, pardon me, Misery.
Good one.
Oh, yeah, good one. Another one I didn't think of at all. Love the
that
movie.
was my smart guy when I was going to pop on you guys.
Good.
Yep, beat you to it.
One. That might be the toughest one to beat.
Mr. Man.
I had it on my list. It's a good one.
I'm going to go with something that a lot of people don't like, but I like it for the classicness of it, and I like a lot of the actors in it. The Poseidon Adventure.
Oh, I love it. Yeah. Absolutely.
Some people say it's a terrible movie. I love it.
If you're counting on Shelley Winters to save your life by swimming, you might as well just call it a day.
They remade that a couple.
Sure,
years
they did.
ago.
Yeah.
Kurt Russell was the.
Did they really? Was it any good?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
It wasn't bad. Gene Hackman was the original.
Gene Hackman was awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. Ernest Borgnine.
I'm going to go with another listener comment from Facebook. Steve suggested The Wizard of Oz.
Oh, that's a great one.
That's great. Yeah.
Good one.
Old movies.
Clever, Steve. This is not my submission, but it's a recommendation. Has anyone ever seen the independent film called Jerry? It's Matt Damon and Casey Affleck. And the story is the two of them live near a desert, and they just go walking in the desert, and they get lost. Just two buddies in their 30s going walking and just get lost. And that's the whole movie. It's just them. There's very little dialogue, and it's just seeing how a situation deteriorates and just goes in the crapper. It's really good.
Wow.
Just called. They're both named Jerry, which is why it's called Jerry.
Right.
But we can't put it on because we can't.
Because no one's seen it.
We can't have more than one Matt Damon movie.
That's right.
Yes, by law.
One Damon per Sweet 16.
I'm going to go old school-ish and say Blair Witch.
Oh, good one.
All right.
There, man, there's way more than I could think of. That's good.
Because we take it seriously.
Well,
we just don't want our face on camera like some people.
Yeah, we don't do it 2 minutes before showtime.
How many people are watching us now?
11.
8.
Shut up.
We had 11, and then they
left.
They left when we got away from the Sweet 16.
Tony, take your shirt off.
Give the people
I'm
what
not
they
even
want.
on. There's no camera on
Well,
me.
take it off.
Take it off anyway for our benefit.
They can look at me looking at
There's,
you.
oh my God.
There's one on there that I can't believe hasn't been said yet. Like the very first thing I thought of when I thought of this list.
Castaway?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
same here. Yeah.
Should that just be on there?
I
That's
think
not
so.
my vote.
I didn't put it on because I'm not a big fan of that movie. I thought it was kind of boring.
I like the movie.
I like it.
personally.
I know.
We'll
Everybody
Put it
does.
on.
I just don't
Okay.
like it that much.
I'm going to put it on there, but then does
You know
Tony
my
get
problem?
another one?
Yep.
No,
You know
that's
my problem?
Not mine.
Giant plot hole. No one's going to work that hard to get back to Helen Hunt.
Yep.
He had nothing to lose. It wasn't to get back to her. It was because he had nothing to lose and he was going insane.
I don't know. He seemed to like her a lot.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with The Abyss.
Oh.
Like it?
I had that too. I love
like
it.
that movie.
That's a very good one.
So should I not put... I'm putting Tony's
Did
on
you
there.
hear
but...
about the?
Sure, put it on.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
put Castaway on there too, yeah.
There's a movie called Wilson. Did you hear about this?
About the ball?
No, there's a movie called Wilson.
Oh,
but
yeah, I've heard of it.
Yeah.
Wilson got his own movie?
Woody Harrelson. Right?
It's Woody,
Volleyball got
Woody
his own
Harrelson,
movie.
but there's a theater in St. Louis, probably Tivoli or somebody like that, that said, not starring Tom Hanks, Wilson, as a joke.
Oh.
This made national news. I read
Yeah.
about this out of town and Tom Hanks and Woody they're punking each other because of it. And Tom Hanks says, "Well, you need to give me free tickets because I got you a bunch of viewers in St. Louis."
Interesting. Very good.
Yeah.
That's good.
We're probably down to like just 3 or 4 left, right?
Yeah, we have 4 left.
All right, throw 'em out.
I have 127 hours from Bill on
Yeah,
Facebook.
I had that one written down.
And then Bethany from Facebook suggested Homeward Bound, which is a favorite of mine. But
Is that dogs?
dogs
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
a cat
Yeah.
named
And cats.
Sassy.
Yep.
I
Named
have,
Sassy.
Anybody
have-
ever see Enemy Mine?
Yes,
Love
that's a
that
good one.
movie.
Yeah, Enemy
That's a good one.
Mine's
Great movie.
Yep.
All right, I'll
I
put it
love
on
the
there.
way Lou
Louis
Gossett
Gossett,
talks.
yeah,
what do you
I
have,
do
Dave?
I have Omega Man. I have The Thing with Kurt Russell.
Mm-hmm.
I have The Edge, which I love, and Apollo 13.
Ooh, we should definitely put Apollo on there.
Yeah.
I've
I
got-
have I Am Legend.
I have that, and I've got Tremors.
Ah, that's a good. Those
The
are
original
good.
one, because they just say they get stuck in the rock and they get stuck in it. Yeah.
Never seen
I
it.
have.
You never seen it?
What was
Oh.
yours, Tony?
I Am Legend.
I'm going to put that on there.
So I have
Over Omega Man, I won't stand for it.
Put a
No,
Mega Man
Omega
on there
Man is
too.
way
All
better
right,
than
fine,
I Am
fine.
Legend.
Put a Mega Man on there too.
Yeah, that's
Now
like
we're out of.
Omega Man is
We're
way
done.
better.
Has anyone
Wait a minute, I've got a couple good ones.
Oh,
I
all
want to
right,
throw
all
out
right,
there.
all right.
The aforementioned Enemy Mine, Aliens, because that's the whole thing. is that
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
stranded. And then a little bit different direction, Cars. The whole thing happens because Lightning McQueen gets stranded in the thing, waiting for the repairs.
Yeah.
I did put
Strange.
Enemy Mine on there.
That's a strange list. That made me think of, what did it make me think of? Predator.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Same.
we're running out of
Exactly. Well, take off.
Don't
take
get
off
sassy
I
with
Am
us,
Legend.
Cat.
Don't put both I Am Legend.
You don't got to put I Am Legend on there. You don't got.
I mean, it's not a bad movie, but you can't have Omega Man. It's a remake of Omega Man.
Number one, Homeward Bound versus I Am Legend.
Yes.
All right, Sweet 16.
I can't believe nobody put Planet of the Apes on there. I thought for sure somebody.
That's a great one.
That's a great one.
We needed to do like a Sweet 24 or something.
Interstellar.
This is what happens when I don't. When I don't take it seriously.
Interstellar's another one.
That's a great one.
Lone Survivor.
Let's take that Panic Room crap off of there.
Yeah,
All right, edit whatever you want. That's just what I wrote down.
I hate
Foster.
I hated her as a child. I hate her as an adult.
I said it to be. I
But don't you
spoiled
like it that she's the one that's panicked?
Don't you like that she's in danger?
Yeah,
she's in a room
danger for 2 hours. What's wrong with that?
All right, let's try and get a couple. Flight of the Phoenix. Should we take that one off too, since Rachel's not even seen it?
I have not seen that either.
What are the other ones we were doing?
Planet of the Apes.
I put Planet of the Apes on.
Okay.
Interstellar. I Am Legend was one.
If you say that one more time.
Yeah, we're not putting that on there.
No, I said to take it off.
Enemy Mine.
It's off.
All right, Enemy Mine's going on.
Enemy Mine's already on. It's already on. Don't put it on there twice.
Man, this is going
Put
really
Interstellar
well.
on there.
Interstellar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Interstellar versus I Am Legend.
I knew you were going to stop.
No way.
Interstellar versus Omega Man.
Interstellar.
Omega Man.
Omega Man.
Omega
Man. Gotta say the whole thing.
Is that a win?
That's a win.
Okay.
Wizard of Oz versus Poseidon Adventure.
Wizard.
Poseidon.
We're the gang of three over here.
That's it, baby.
Tony doesn't even get the makeup.
You're not getting past the 70s with us.
Vote yet.
You're not getting past 70s
That's
movies
right.
with us.
74 and back, baby. Deliverance versus Apollo 13.
Well, which one was made in the 70s?
That's right.
I'm going to go Apollo.
I'll go Apollo.
I'll go Deliverance.
I'll go Deliverance too.
Apollo 13.
13 moves on. Sweet 16 of the best movie about being stranded, lost, or trapped. Quick break, DGS.
Pleased to meet you. Hope you guess my...
Traffic from the Franklin Acura Traffic Center.
Well, good news on the southbound side of 170. All lanes have reopened on the southbound side following an earlier crash just before 64. Southbound traffic backing up now Olive to 64, but a definite improvement over what we saw about 10 minutes ago, and not jammed solid like it was for that stretch, just slow. As for the northbound side of 170, that's still slow, 70 to Airport Road. Elsewhere, 70 westbound slow, Hanley to Cypress along Lambert. The eastbound side, not too bad. An earlier crash at O'Fallon Park is gone. 6440 westbound remains slow across the Poplar Street Bridge to 44. Then it's heavy Compton to Big Bend, and then jammed Hanley to 270. Eastbound traffic backing up into 270 as well. Then slow McKnight to Big Bend and Grand into the Poplar Street Bridge. Traffic is sponsored by Indeed.com. Are you hiring? Join the over 3 million businesses that use Indeed.com for hiring. Post your next job opening on the world's #1 job site, Indeed.com. I'm Jim Ryan, 97.1 News Time 524. It's 67 degrees.
Watch the Mark Cox Show live on the Granite Transformation Studio Cam at 971talk.com/Cox. Log on to our website or use your mobile device to join the daily live stream and watch the show. It's the Granite Transformation Studio Cam at 971talk.com/Cox.
So Boone and Cameron, the owners of Old Monroe Lumber, are fun guys. They have fun with what they do. They love when I make fun of them for being country. Why does that matter? Why does it matter to you? Because if you've ever been to a box store, first of all, they're the size of Six Flags. And when you go in, you talk to someone who has some level of ignorance, and it's not that they're stupid, it's just that yesterday they were in the paint department, today they're selling flooring, tomorrow they'll be in the quote-unquote lumber yard. At Old Monroe Lumber, it's much smaller, more intimate, and whoever talks to you is going to be very friendly, very professional, very helpful, and you're going to be within 10 yards of what you need to look at, and they can show it to you and talk intelligently about it. If you want, if you're interested in something in the lumber yard, you're going to talk to the lumber people, most of whom have been there 10, 15 years plus. They have the lowest tax base around. They deliver for free within 60 miles. Super great people, just 10 minutes north of Highway 70 on Highway 79. Exit C, omlumber.com.
Ladies, get excited. Distinctive Diamonds' first ever 3-day store-wide spring sale is happening next weekend, April 7th through the 9th. Get the great distinctive value price plus extra savings on all rings, all earrings, all pendants, all bands, all bracelets. Yeah, even special pricing on certified diamonds and literally thousands of engagement ring settings. Best prices of the entire year on a multi-million-dollar selection of fine jewelry. Don't miss it. Mark it on your calendar, April 7th through the 9th, only at Distinctive Diamonds, Olive and 270 at City Place.
Joe Emerson here at my new location, BMW of West St. Louis, conveniently located at 141 and Manchester Road. My promise to you is a complete, transparent sales process, and I'm here to make sure you get the right car at the right price. Like a new 2016 320xi for just $399 per month lease. Plus, with the BMW of West St. Louis Powertrain Protection for Life warranty, you owe it to yourself to come in for a test drive today. We have over 50 certified BMWs with rates starting as low as 0% for 72 months. Yes, 0% for 72 months. Or drive away today in a new 2016 320xi for just $399 per month. Stop in today and see me, Joe Emerson, and let's make a deal. Only at the all-new BMW of West St. Louis, conveniently located at 141 and Manchester Road.
All offers with approved credit. 0% APR financing through BMW Financial. 36-month, 10,000-mile lease. $3,000 due at signing plus tax tag license. Stock number SB0114.
Are you taking Viagra or Cialis for ED? Lion's Drug now has sildenafil, the same active ingredient in Viagra for less than $2 per tablet, a savings of over $40 per dose. Lion's Drug is a family-owned pharmacy in Lone Oak, Arkansas that offers low-cost generics as well as free shipping anywhere in Missouri, Illinois, and Arkansas. For more information, go to lionsdrug.com or call 844-676-2247. That's 844-676-2247.
97.1 and Weber Chevrolet present the Allman in the Evening Speaker Series featuring Todd Starnes. The event is now sold out, but you can register to win tickets at 971talk.com. This is your chance to join us Thursday, April 6th at the Foundry Arts Center for a fun night of stories and discussion about Todd's new book, The Deplorables Guide to Making America Great Again. Plus, you'll have a chance to meet the guys and purchase a limited edition Allman in the Morning t-shirt. Register to win sold-out tickets at 971talk.com. Allman in the Evening, brought to you by Weber Chevrolet.
So to steal a phrase from our president, try Neil Biden, because what do you have to lose? Well, I guess you have $1 a day, a little bit less than $1 a day. So if you spend $25 to get a month's worth of vitamins and you take them and you don't feel any different at all, then, okay, I guess we now have defined it. You have $24 to lose. But if you take that challenge, that experiment, and at the end of a month, which is all it will take, you do feel better. You do find yourself having a little more energy. Then there you go. It's think of all the things you spend 70, 80 cents on in a day. Probably a whole bunch of stuff that makes you less healthy. Just reinvest that in having a better baseline health. Created right here in St. Louis, made in the United States, so highly regulated. The Smart Person Vitamin at all the major grocery stores, several Walgreens around town. NeilWhiten.com.
You're listening to The Dave Glover Show.
Something in the way she moves
You're listening to The Dave Glover Show.
attracts me like no other lover.
Sweet 16 of the best movie about being stranded, lost, or trapped. By the way, for the next 8 minutes, you can see us on the webcam. When Weber leaves, we're gone.
Gone.
Here we go. The Abyss versus Planet of the Apes.
The Abyss.
I'm going to say Abyss.
I'm going to say Abyss also.
Wow, dark horse.
That is. That's a
Well, you got too many Charlton Heston movies in there. Just like Matt Damon.
Hey, good one. Yeah, Matt Damon and Charlton Heston.
What the hell's going on?
Those are some lost mofos. The Martian versus I Am Legend. I Am Legend.
That was. I thought you
How
took
many
that
times
off.
have you got that on there?
That's not a joke. It really is on there.
Oh.
I got confused. There's a
Martian.
It didn't matter. Martian would have been anything.
Yeah, Martian's the one.
Blair Witch versus I Am Legend. Hey! What the heck is going
Rachel!
on around here? She loves I Am Legend.
She just keeps putting it in there.
Blair Witch versus Misery.
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 I don't think Misery's ever won anything.
I don't know that's ever been anything.
I think it did. We could talk about it was no. We were laughing about Cockadoodie and Mr. Man, and I think
it's been on
won
before.
something.
Yeah, it's been on before. Planes, trains, automobiles versus enemy mine.
Planes.
I'm going enemy mine.
I'm going enemy.
Enemy mine.
Oh, no!
Lewis Gossett.
Takes a planes,
First time
trains.
ever. Yeah, that's never happened.
Just because of the whole.
It's more of a I mean,
the theme of the
stranded on a planet versus stranded with John Candy in Wichita.
Right,
I don't know.
Right. It's more.
Wichita.
It's more in
That's
tune
what I'm weighing.
with the vibe of what this was supposed to be.
You're right. Castaway versus Alive.
Alive.
Castaway.
Castaway.
What is it? Is it a tie?
No,
I haven't said anything yet. I'm waiting to see what you do. I'll say Castaway, and then I'll take the pressure off you. It's over.
It's over.
It's over? Okay.
Castaway wins.
Yeah. Just think if Helen Hunt had been on that plane and alive. Like, well, she's still alive, but clearly we're going to eat her. So,
in fact, we haven't even crashed yet. Hand her over.
We've got plenty of supplies.
That's right. She's going first.
But we need to stretch the supplies out for a while. So
really? Do you have peanuts? Do you have any snacks? Hand over Helen Hunt.
She's got weird downturned eyes. Let's just eat her.
Yeah.
Man.
Tough crowd.
Sorry, Helen.
Her and Jodie Foster.
Boy, what a team.
How about both of them on the plane and alive?
Oh.
They could have lasted for months.
Omega Man versus the Poseidon Adventure.
Oh, now there you go.
Movies about being stranded or lost.
I am saying Poseidon Adventure.
Me too.
So am I. I'll go Poseidon.
Yeah, Poseidon wins. That was a great one. That one made me feel, I'm not claustrophobic, but that one made me feel claustrophobic.
Yeah, I'm with you.
And for that period, like 73, 74, the tidal wave effect.
Yeah. The effects are pretty good.
Very,
They're
very good.
pretty good, yeah.
It was Leslie Nielsen was the captain.
Yep.
That's right.
Yep.
Right.
Before he got funny.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Apollo 13 versus the Abyss.
I'll go
The
Abyss. I'll go Abyss.
I'll go 13.
Me too.
I'll go Abyss.
The Martian versus Misery. Could have been the finals.
The Martian.
Misery.
I'm going to say Martian.
Misery. Up to you.
I'll go Misery.
Oh, down goes the Martian.
Just like that.
That's just contrarian.
Joe Frazier.
He's just being contrarian over there.
Enemy Mine versus Castaway.
Enemy Mine.
Enemy.
Enemy Mine.
It's a weird Final Four. Skip, what's going on this month at Weber?
Well, I've been out of town for a week, so I don't really know.
Perfect.
But actually, I got a lot of good updates. Here's the deal. I got 2 stores that are going to have a record March, and the only reason why the third one's not is because their record March 3 or 4 years ago was so unbelievable to top. It's unbelievable what Chevrolet has done and what our guys have done on top of that. And I believe very strongly that when you look at our website, the reason why we're selling so many is because our prices resonate and they're real prices. We've talked about that before, how so many other people's prices are just
They
BS.
still do that?
Everybody does it. And they all feel like they have to do it because that was the way things were done when you had a car in the paper. But now every one of our cars is priced online, and you can't switch it to somebody. You can't say I can't
What's
do that.
the most common gotcha fake?
A rebate that like 5% of the people qualify for, and so it's an extra $2,000. There are people out there that include down payment in the price, which is, if it was a newspaper, that would be pretty much illegal. But because it's online, it's
That's
nuts.
crazy.
And I'm not going to call anybody out on that, but that happens all the time. It's terrible. Or they have a price and it's a lease, and they total up your lease payments, which is 3 years worth of things. I mean, it's just kinky.
Yeah.
Okay, so. Ours are not like that, and sometimes somebody else's prices will look lower, and when you unpack it, they're not, and people are starting to learn that, and I think that's what's resonating with people. That's why it's so great. I mean, we've got 3 or 4 days left, 3 days left in the month, and we're at our record number already. And what that does for the consumer is realizes we're piling on. We got money from Chevrolet when we hit these objectives. We can do this for 3 more days at unbelievable rate. So check it out, WeberChevrolet.com.
How many people are watching us, Rach?
14.
8. We're holding on to those 8, though.
Really? Yeah. 2 of them left the house without turning it off, and they just drove away.
Is there any hope that it's 8 different people than the last time we were on it?
That would be fun. Sweet 16 of movies about people being stranded or lost. Final 4. Poseidon Adventure versus The Abyss.
Water-related.
Yes.
The Abyss.
I'm going to go Poseidon.
Poseidon.
I really like both those movies.
I do. I'll go Abyss.
I'm going Poseidon.
All right.
In the finals. Misery versus Enemy Mine.
Enemy Mine.
Enemy Mine.
Misery.
Misery.
2-0 early lead, and it still goes down.
There's your finals.
The Martian lost. This whole thing is
it's a farce.
Completely out of order. It's a total farce.
Poseidon Adventure versus Misery. Better movie about someone being lost or stranded.
Poseidon Adventure.
I Am Legend.
Did that show up again?
Right in candidate.
I'm going to go Misery because at least the people on the Poseidon had each other.
Well, James Caan had Annie Wilkes to keep, and the ceramic penguin, and the ceramic penguin.
Yeah, after she beat the
I
hell
don't
out
want
of
to
him every
spoil
day.
Misery, so I won't go into
Yeah,
it.
if anybody hasn't seen it yet.
Speaking of Stephen King, on the blog.
Yeah. Is legit.
What you sent me. Yeah.
The trailer for It.
The new trailer.
Oh, that's it. Pennywise is back.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
Doesn't look that scary.
Ooh, tough guy over there.
I'll bet you it's scary.
Yeah, on the blog. Go to the blog. The blog
If
is
they make
a scary video.
If they
and
make
a
it as a
video.
drama, not as a horror movie, it will be scary. I think. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a
Make
good
it into
point.
a good
Yeah.
movie,
Yeah.
and you'll have a couple scary, creepy things where the clown its presence freaks you out. If
Yes.
they try to make it a jump out at you
I
and
agree.
story, it'll probably
seems
fail.
to be, it's just a 3-minute trailer, but it seems to be heading your direction.
I hope so.
Yeah, jump scare horrors.
I think that the made-for-TV movie of It is way scarier than a bunch of horror movies that come out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because it just makes you the
It's
clown sticking his head out of the
Yes.
brain and stuff. Yeah, it's psychological.
Until you
fear.
get to the end with the
Yeah,
giant
the
spider.
giant
exactly.
spider.
That's horrible.
Come on.
Yeah, you can turn it off by then.
Poseidon versus Misery. I'm going Misery.
Did you just
Misery.
spoil it?
Guys, I'm going to spoil
Way
it.
to go.
There's a clown.
There's not a clown. It's a spider.
I'm saying Poseidon.
Poseidon.
Misery.
Misery.
Poseidon.
Poseidon. You.
Poseidon.
Whoa.
Wow. Good one.
Look at that.
Misery beat Martian. That's why.
That was a spite
So
vote.
bitter.
Love that.
So
movie.
bitter.
Spite.
Total spite vote.
Thank you, Skip. Turn off
Welcome.
camera.
Thanks, guys. Camera off.